Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, After I did my Sheen unboxing, I said I was going to come back with another video pertaining to COVID-19. But unfortunately, I will not be making that video tonight. Um, I had a sequence of events go on today. Earlier, I went into, I was going to Walmart, so because of the second wave, I had to make sure that I was equipped. And before they start putting limits or things which started to disappear, so I decided to give my sister a call. Come to find out, 3 of our family friends passed away this past month. One, David Green, may his soul rest in peace, died of old age. His wife is still alive. He's survived by 2 children and I think about 8 or 9 grandkids. So yeah, he lives a good full life. And then a friend about that I was actually thinking about last week, Chris. Chris was the type of guy, man. He was funny as hell. So he'll always be remembered for the jokes and the clowniness that he always did. But sadly, him and his wife were in an accident in Trinidad. They were going home with, I'm not sure if they were like, if they had some stuff in the trunk that was moving around. So I'm guessing they were in either a truck or SUV. But they pulled over to the side of the road on the shoulder to fix everything up, so they both were in the trunk. And a car came and crashed right into them. And she died on the spot. He was transported to the hospital in critical condition, where he passed away as well. God, I tell you, life is short. May their souls rest in peace. And Chris had to be a little, 10 years probably off of me and my sister. We're 3 years apart. I'm 48, so Chris had to be probably in his late 50s. And now with this nonsense that we're going through, you hear over 125,000 people died. But tonight, I was in Walmart bawling. I'm telling you. When she started to tell me about Chris, and I was just thinking about him last week. When you're in quarantine, your head starts, it's like a TV in there. You start clicking from channel to channel, thinking about back in the days, what you could have done different, or, just friends, family, everything. To come to hear that today was heartbreaking. Tonight when I came, this afternoon when I came home, I was doing my unboxing, trying to get my mind off of it, and I was halfway through my box when I was rudely interrupted by banging on my window. So I look out my bedroom window and I come outside. So I look up and I can see the whole street is lined up with cops. So last time that happened, my neighbor's shed was on fire and she had just went to bed, so she didn't know anything. But from where we were standing, now the houses that they were parked in front of, where we see a lady pointing, in that house right there, there's elderly people. In the house next door is my daughter Jasmine's, her friends. And the house next door to that, I think it's an elderly couple as well. But, I mean, the cops are lined up, you really can't see anything, so I'm like, I think we were trying to fix a light or something on the car, so we figured, okay, well, maybe they took out a stretcher, so we figured out one of the kids probably got hurt, or, because we're seeing people come out now, we're seeing the kids, everybody, so, and from a distance where we're at, and this age, I can't see that far anymore. Excuse me. So we left and came back. Now, I'm trying to find out because the cops are still there. The paramedics, I think, left because when I was coming around the corner, I could, we're coming this way, and the paramedics stopped that way. So they left, a couple cop cars left, but there was still, lots and lots of police. Then the detectives showed up. And we're not figuring, okay, anybody died or anything like this. Because, there's 3 boys and the 2 daughters. Now, we know the little daughter, I think she has like a brain tumor or something like that. She actually has something implanted in the back of her head. Just a strong little girl. And so anyway, I go back inside and I'm trying to finish, I finished my video and told you guys, hey, we're doing the unboxing. I did all this stuff and said I was going to come back with the next video for COVID. I walk back outside after my video is done. And I see 4 kids walking across the street. And they drive right past me. And I can see one of the kids that was here last week. His entire face is red, like he was crying, like his best friend just died. And he did. The entire time that I was shooting that video inside my room, the very first video, I remember cutting it off and saying, hey, I gotta go. Popo's outside, trying to see what's going on or figure it out and stuff like that. The entire time I was shooting that video, my neighbor's son was hanging from his bedroom ceiling. 18 years old. Because of an argument with his girlfriend. A really bad argument with his girlfriend. 18 years old. What the hell can you possibly argue about? Come to find out that this girl's notorious for degrading, for verbal abuse all the time. That sounds very familiar. 18 years old. 18 years old. Then I find out, apparently she dated one of the kids before, and he has spoken to him about her, but love is blind. Love can be very blinding, and he chose to stay with her. And when she ended up telling one of the kids, so just hung himself. You need a hug? like it was some kind of joke. Like he was just gonna pop up and say, I'm just playing. No. 18 years old. How? This is heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Anybody who's out there listening, please, it's not worth it to kill yourself over somebody else. If I sat there and tell you everything I've been through in my life, from A to Z, I will make a video that will last you throughout this whole quarantine. But I am still here because I have 4 beautiful children out there. Anthony, Jamie, James, and Jasmine. My children are my life, believe it or not. I love them very much. And my kids know that anytime, I'm not a perfect mother. I am not. But I'm all they have. And they're mine. And sometimes when I feel like I could vent, I vent to the little one. I throw stuff on her all the time. And I apologize for it. I tell her. I just feel like we're friends. She's my daughter. And rather for me to go out there and talking to other people, because that's just a waste of time, I want to get it off my chest. And I feel like my kids can come and tell me the same thing. Or if something's bothering them or something's going on with them, I need to know about it. I want to know about it. Don't love anyone more than you love yourself. How many children, elementary school, middle school, high school, that have taken their lives because of bullying, cyberbullying. See, that's the one that gets me the most. Like, these people don't know where you live unless you give your address out on Facebook, Instagram, or things like this. Like, how they don't know where you live? Why are you killing yourself over somebody you don't even know? Or even if it's somebody that you know, ignore them. Or if it's bothering you that much, talk to somebody, no matter what it is. If you feel as though this person is not treating you right, then you don't need to be with them. That means they don't love you. I know I need to practice what I preach. But this child was 18 years old. He hasn't even started his life yet. And this girl is out there like... And honestly, I mean, we didn't know anything. I had to find out from Jasmine what happened. And she said, Mom, he killed himself. They were at the pool. They had an argument. It was really, really bad. When they went looking for him, he was in the room hanging from the ceiling. If I could tell you I had any beef with these kids from the time we moved in here, I'd be lying to you. Him and his brother, his sister worked with my oldest daughter. I know the little one because she's always riding her bike up and down. Sometimes sit there and we'll talk, or if I have the dogs out, she'll play with the dogs. And then the other day I was like, oh Lord, let me not tell her I got ferrets. You know, and Alejandro, he's a good kid. I was so excited when Jazz told me. She's like, look, Mom, look, there's Alejandro's girlfriend, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wow. You know, because it was always like Jasmine, Malik is Jasmine's boyfriend, Alejandro, Simone, Louis, and I forgot the other kid's name. I think it's Kevin, or I don't know, something. They're like this little clique, you know? That's all we know around here. And then when Malik's brothers, Ricky and Khalil, they all used to go to school together. So we'll see like Malik, his brothers, and Louis walking home. I don't know. No, didn't have a bus then till we moved over here. But yeah. This kid took his life. This beautiful little baby right here. 18 years old. I don't know if you guys can see him. Simone Torres. God may his soul rest in peace. He will never see his brothers and sisters again. Or his parents. His dad. When we found out and I went back outside, his dad had to walk around the corner. Because they could not stand there to watch them pull their son's body and put it in the coroner's van. If it was me, they'd have to peel me off the flipping sidewalk. No, I'm not burying my children. Another kid does not need to die from this type of abuse. This baby was 18 years old. He hadn't even experienced life yet. Please, if you're in a relationship like this, please talk to somebody. Even if you have to go in the bathroom and talk to yourself, get it out, get it off your chest, and just know that you can do better. God always has somebody out there for you. Sadly, I met mine in 2017, And I forgot to say, hey, I work graveyard. But you know what? I believe in second chances. And when the time is right, it'll be. But I ain't killing myself. I ain't killing myself. I'm not killing myself. I have my children to live for. This baby right here, he's not coming back. And I hope every day that she looks at his pictures, she just burn in her misery and what she did. But anyway, people like I don't have a conscience. Trust me, I know. Simone Torres, a little kid that I see every day, whether he's late for school or he's trying to get there on time with his skateboard, hauling butt down the street to go to school. Always with his brother. Or sometimes by himself. He got to go to the store to get something. He jump on his skateboard and he's out. A life lost. God bless him. God bless you all. God bless you all that's going through COVID. God bless you that have lost people during COVID, whether it be a family member, spouse, child, grandparent, parent. Now is the time to talk to your kids and find out what's going on in their relationships. Because to me, honestly, I don't know how two parents can sit there in the house knowing that their child is being talked to a certain way and not intervene, or maybe they could have, and I didn't know, but like her ex said, she had him thinking thoughts like that, and they didn't even live together. So imagine what he was going through, and they lived together. But now here she's back at her house. But after the way she came and saying, oh, he killed himself, you need a hug. She would have flew one of them cars out there. They'd have had to arrest me. But you know what? Karma will come around. It may take a while, but it'll come around. God, may he rest in peace. Good kid. All these kids were well-mannered. Very nice kids. If I ever tell you I hear one cuss word out of their mouth, never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Or being disrespectful to somebody or just anything in general. Never. You guys be well and be safe out there. Talk to your kids. Talk to your kids, find out if everything's alright. And just let them know if anything happened, they could always come and talk to you. And my kids, if you're listening, I love you. And you know you can always talk to me. You can talk to your brothers, you can talk to your sister. Whatever it is. Talk to somebody. Have a good night and stay safe.